level 9 common or a level 7 rare, which is really good for me because a lot of my cards are under-leveled against the people that I face off against. So let's go ahead and try the Sparky inside of a couple of battles. This very first one is a replay just because the recording got messed up, but this was actually the very first battle I used the Sparky on my main account, and it turns out we're going to be heading off against a spawner deck. So Sparky is decent against spawners just because it can one-shot the buildings, and it does really well against the barbarians, but for those spear goblins, they can be really annoying and make your Sparky shots almost useless. So let's go ahead and keep pushing our way through. Our giant's already made it to the other side of the map. You're going to notice my giant is only level 5. I've actually never really played with the giant on this account, so it is a tad under-leveled, but as my Sparky gets closer to the tower, it's going to lock on and do over 1,200 damage, plus kill the musketeer. So the very first Sparky we've ever played on this account turns out to be a massive success. So meanwhile, he's going to have a counter push with the giant. I'm going to go ahead and play my musketeer and the cannon to be able to take that out. He has a lot of elixir, but he's tending not to play it right now as he goes to our side of the map. He might have been able to use the rage spell to get a little bit more damage off, but still, things are looking okay, even though this guy does have level 4 epics, and we don't even have any epics inside of this deck. We took out the poison, which is just the card I wanted to take out for this. It just didn't make a lot of sense inside of the giant Sparky deck. It was too expensive of a spell when I would rather just use the zap spell. And as those barbarians get close, they're gonna get blasted down by the Valkyrie. And some people just simply don't know how to play against the Sparky. I know when the Sparky first came out, it was really annoying for me to deal with. And now that the zap has been nerfed, it only stuns for half a second. That means the Sparky's gonna be that much stronger. And we can actually keep pushing against this guy. And take a look at my giant. My giant is the real MVP. It's gonna shove the giant skeleton into my into the barbarian hut and kill the barbarian hut in a single shot. That is absolutely insane. Meanwhile, the tower's down to 56 HP. My Sparky's gonna kill that giant skeleton from a safe distance, and even with his giant getting in the way, it's gonna take a massive amount of damage, and now his tower is down to zap range, which means a single zap is gonna be able to take it out. Now, meanwhile, he's freaking out at this point. He has no idea how to play against the Sparky, so he's gonna throw his goblin hut against the river. Never a great option. I'm gonna go ahead and zap down that tower to take the very first tower of the game, and at this point, this match is over. I think I actually already have my crown chest. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. So I might want to go for 3 crowns if I'm able to get it. So meanwhile, let's do a giant plus a Sparky on the left-hand side, plus a musketeer. Again, those rares are level 5. I desperately need to get them up to level 6. My musketeer is actually 2 cards away from being upgraded, which I'm really happy about. And meanwhile, looks like we were only able to get a little bit of damage off against that tower. My Sparky's gonna blow through that mini P.E.K.K.A in a single shot, and that's gonna wrap up the game and give us our one and only Sparky victory on this account. So pretty good stuff. Sparky's still doing work, taking out that giant plus those barbarians right here. It worked to absolute perfection inside of this battle, and it ended up giving me a pretty decent amount of trophies. So right now, I'm hovering somewhere in the 2200s on this account. So let's go ahead and head back and check that out. You can see I got 2 3 crowns in a row using my old Hog Fire Spirit deck, and that's what actually gave me the Sparky, that final battle against Sad. So we're at 22-22 as far as our trophies go. Let's go ahead and keep killing it with these